Hey guys, welcome to another session of Epic 7. Today we're gonna do some arena. I want to feature Violet on some team comps. I'm gonna be choosing like specific team comps. Technically, it should be easy. It should be easy win. These kind of stall teams. So like two tanks, especially ML Cecilia, C Armin, Dizzy, Baal. I'm gonna use a Violet. I'm gonna use two healers and two technically counter Earth heroes. So I'm gonna try this out.
Don't put all your faith in me.
Terror is like triple loss feature. Yeah, you imagine. Yeah, it'd be pretty bad. So the idea for this is, obviously sustain it. They have no sustain, but of course the difficulty is that you have to defeat them quick. So Zero Ren on Dizzy.
How should I do this?
I'll try to kill her off ASAP. Zero Ren's gonna be really annoying. I'll try to fill up the focus gauge first.
My past, regrets, and hesitation.
That is Hill Leg Lance. And the C Armin's gonna have okay, remove one skill null. Nice.
Trust me.
Kill Baal.
Okay,
You got immunity on Angie? Okay, yeah, actually, yeah, we could do that. Let's go and put this on Charles first. Ideally in this case, I want the lowest HP to be Violet himself or Angelica. Angelica has Idol Cheer on right now. Yeah, let's put this up.
The dawn is quietly blazing.
Can't do much on this turn. Yeah, let's go for Baal. So Hill Leg Lance, no Elbrus on ML Cecilia. Resist. Okay, Zero Ren on Dizzy. Too bad we're hitting the invincible turn, so no damage suffered here, but resisted as well. Oof, feels bad, man. Okay, let's remove ML Baal's.
Look at my sword. Not my
And I have my attack buff up. I'm gonna attack him right now.
How futile your life is. Farewell.
So yeah, Violet feature. This is what I want to do here. Violet is absolutely insane, especially for countering Dizzy. If you guys watch my GVG videos, you would know that pretty much every time I see Dizzy, unless it's a really difficult team comp to take out, I use Violet for it, pretty much for it. I'm gonna heal herself. Again, I'm gonna try to force the bait on someone else here.
Now try me. Don't chicken out.
I can hit him again, but I think it's fine. I think I'm gonna build up my focus again. And I'm gonna try to heal her up.
Is that all you can do?
So I didn't get Charles. So I kind of got lucky there. Oh yeah, Terra. I maxed out to Charles's his S2 for the damage. Yeah, so dual counters, very deadly. Very good for countering this kind of stall comp, which would generally be really annoying. I actually got lucky I didn't get provoked there.
I'll show you how
He should have, actually. Let's take out Dizzy.
My sword will pierce your heart.
Did you see much difference? Not really, but over time though, I did feel that there was a difference. I would say it's sort of worth it, but not as much as I thought. Although mathematically speaking, the more buffs he has, technically that does scale more. So I would say that if I had a team comp where I can like stack buffs, Charles's S2 would still be more insane.
Your pain away. I'll keep going.
Oh, you mean 6 mole is not worth it? So because we have Hell Leg Lance on this ML Cecilia here, I have no passive. Let me get that up.
Look at my sword.
I'm gonna hit ML Cecilia, so she doesn't get as many turns.
I want to retire.
I will keep my lowest HP target on Violet, so he keeps getting hit. Oof, oof. I stunned her.
Is it my turn?
So what? Goes to sleep now? Yeah, so that Violet does the counters. It's just nice to have.
Show you how it's done.
I will attack a Sea Armor right now because she has a buff. At this point it doesn't really matter, but because she has a buff, 50% chance to proc his S2.
The goddess will.
Let's yeah, just hit ML Cecilia here.
Now try me. Don't chicken out.
So full focus, and I have an attack buff.
Be grateful that you get to fight me.
I'll help you.
And right now the lowest health is on Charles, so I'm gonna pump that up right now,
I really want
as
to
well as he can get more damage
I'll protect
based
you.
off his how many buffs he has. So keep that on there. Technically we could have finished it off. We could have just killed Sea Armin. So actually I stalled for 1 turn. So
I'll shatter. Your pride.
1 hour video for 3 fights. Hey man, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do, man, to get the win. So hopefully we actually land this strip. That'd be nice. Yes. Okay, good. Alright, so I'm gonna just go straight for the S2.
Oh, it
Uh,
Nah, I guess I should.
Everybody
Need my help?
okay, we kind of need her to come out of her shell, which we'll get on the next turn here.
I'll keep going. I want to retire.
Yeah, I'll put the
already.
immunity up.
Name of the goddess.
Hey Ink, welcome to stream, man. If I had an ML select ticket, who would I choose? Right now, I don't know. I would like to see what kind of nerfs are gonna happen, like what specifically, before I would decide. I
I
think.
guess I tried too hard.
All right, so that was one. So I got knocked down again. Let's see if this guy has a bruiser, or sorry, sustain stall comp as well. Different type. This one won't really feature Violet. So let me go to the opponents here. So a different one. Let's see. Let's try this one. Let's see how crazy this is. We've got Crow, so that S3 is gonna be annoying to deal with. Most likely he's the one with Aureus, and then we got Elbrus on ML Cecilia there.
I'll overwhelm you.
So missed Violet, but it doesn't really matter. Come on, proc.
Look at my sword. Face
Not
me.
my face.
Now try me.
Attack down.
chicken out.
Let's go for Dizzy for now.
Yes.
Put to sleep. Okay,
Is
that's
it
kind of
my
nice.
turn?
Let me put this on Charles.
Hard.
And I'm gonna try to heal up Montmorency. I don't mind this Angelica being the bait on this one.
I'll help you.
It doesn't matter. Actually, no, never mind. Everybody's full healed at this point.
Shall we begin?
Fall. And never get back on your feet.
Assuming MLs are the same, who would I want the most? That's a good question. I have no idea. I really don't.
Correct your posture. Watch and
I would almost want like multiple like ML heroes first to know what kind of roles I need filled before I decide on one, I think.
I'll keep going.
Okay, so I'm just gonna heal up here. I think, yeah, Violet will be the lowest, so that's not bad. As long as I can evade, that's not bad.
I know I'm beautiful.
We can keep her asleep. Let's just go for ML Ball here.
My sword will pierce your heart.
So definitely more damage because we don't have Sea Armin to deal with on this fight. So with just Aureus, we do a lot more damage, of course.
Goddess wills it.
So we got Hell-like Lance on. Oh, there's no Aureus? Wait, someone has Aureus. Oh, I see. Weird. All these weird ones. Okay, so Aureus on ML Cecilia, and then Crow has a Hell-like Lance.
This won't take long.
So I am provoked, but it should be okay. Nice, double hit. Ooh! Okay, so Violet feature video is still a Charles feature video. Alright. Violet, that's pretty funny. Okay, I can, I'm pretty sure I can just one-shot Dizzy from here, I think. So I'm just gonna go straight for the S2. Yeah, nice. Before he tries to strip. Nice. Counter. And another counter. Is he dead? Is he dead? Maybe? Yep. Yep. Bye. Okay, so no Aureus on Crow. He's gonna be kind of interesting. I'm just gonna lose one hero on this, but it should be pretty much over. I'm gonna do this full focus. When you do the S3 means that he gets his S3 cooldown reset. So you always want to go S3 once you have full focus and keep that chain up. That's really how you really want to use Violet. Make sure he keeps getting countered, and then so he has his focus gauge up the whole time. So let me try to put him to sleep. No, it doesn't matter.
Now try me. Don't chicken out. You kneel under this sword. I'll show you how a hero does.
And then plus at full focus he becomes so strong. It's pretty insane.
I will do my best.
I'll show you how it's done. Look at my sword. Not my face.
So he's gonna go S3 on Angie, I suppose. I'm gonna allow it. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, wow. That saved me. That saved me. Okay, we're just gonna keep slapping him. Slappy. I'm gonna do this. Sinomi, who taught you? Yeah, man, it's awesome. He has every single cool line in this game. Okay, he's dead. Violet will kill him. I'm just gonna do the S3.
Don't chicken out. Be grateful that you get to fight me.
Yeah, so Violet hits really hard. I mean, there's a couple builds that people like, you know, want to build him with. Either way, like as long as like Dizzy is on the team, like you could pretty much like leave her for last and it will still work. I have, although it's not this team comp, but Fire Corvus actually reminded me, I have actually used Violet versus Fire Corvus as the Earth bait. Now, while sometimes he misses, if he does land his attack down, it's actually pretty good. And it does stall quite a bit. But, you know, it depends on how strong that Fire Corvus is. I think the last one would be this guy, that I would say, like, Arbiter Vildred, it hits a bit too hard for someone like Violet, even on a miss, to kind of survive. But generally, this team comp, which I'm seeing a lot, I'm not quite sure how it is in Legend, but I'm seeing this quite a lot. Like Dizzy, ML Baal, C Armin, like I've been fighting them like non-stop. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of boring. So I kind of don't blame Smilegate for like nerfing certain heroes because it's very stale. I got Toggle Ancient Book on someone here. And both my healers are asleep, which is interesting. But we're already getting some crazy damage on the first hit here. Legend has the same comp. Alright, so Terra just confirmed that because Terra's a Legend player. So, okay, so thanks for that input. Yeah, so it's just like a stall comp. It's a pretty effective one, to be honest. Like, constant debuffs, strips, and provokes. Pretty good. But yeah, I mean, I know for sure, like, my skill level, my heroes won't really last in Legend. Like, so, you know, they're good heroes, but I don't think my gear is really shaped up for a Legend there. So, yeah. So I can only show you guys Champ. Jeez. Terra says just everyone has 50% more effectiveness, more HP, more speed, and then plus 30 Abyssal Crowns. Feels bad, man. Feels really scary. That's very scary, man. I don't want to. I wouldn't want to be there. Shoot, they're gonna attack Montmorency. I can't let that happen. Okay, so now they're gonna attack. Okay, so let me check their. I actually didn't notice. I was looking at the stream chat. What was so if Dizzy is on Isle of Island, it's kind of pointless to do his buff right now. So I'm gonna wait one more turn. I'm gonna actually try to see what it is first. Yeah, that won't hurt him. That C Armin invincibility is so annoying. It is Isle of Island. Okay. So it's good that I didn't really put up that buff at that turn. Doesn't matter. Let's just remove it.
Look at my sword.
No attack buff, but I'm just gonna use it. Again, full focus. It means free reset. Ah, nice. And it missed, so it can't provoke. Nice. So yeah, counters versus this team is pretty interesting. But yeah, if it's like everybody on Abyss Crowns, no, this team would not work. Especially the way how artifacts are working right now, where if it misses, it can still proc, which is super annoying. Like Isle of Island right there, it missed, but it can still proc. So it's really, really annoying.
I'll help you.
I remember attack some kind of Synomi. Where are you in Arena? You attacked Terror before?
It's hard, but I won't.
Probably you. Yeah, actually Synomi is a pretty high player as well, actually. So I wouldn't doubt it. That ML Cecilia does hit pretty hard though, I have to say. Although I don't have Aureus on the team, so the damage is quite high. Okay, this time I think I'm gonna burn it because the next, I think I'm gonna try to put up the immunity on Angelica. So hopefully there's enough buffs so that if Dizzy strips, it's gonna take out one, but not the attack buff. Hopefully that's the case.
I'm sorry.
And it removed the attack buff on Violet. Feels bad, man.
Please, hold on a little longer.
I will do my best.
Let's slap Dizzy here. Long fights, but they're consistent. In the sense that like you don't really need to worry about dying. Again, where I am in champ, so this is not like a flex that this is an unbeatable team, and you take this anywhere. It doesn't work. It just depends on the skill levels of the player that you're fighting.
Not too late, am I? I'll keep going.
I'll put this immunity back on Charles here. Again, stack more buffs, so it doesn't matter what they do. As long as I can get a counter, they might, you know, they might get damaged a lot. Let's see here. Violet goes. No attack buff. So we ran out of. Oh, he got stunned. Okay. So let's put this up.
I'll show you how a hero.
I'm gonna attack Sea Armin. I'm gonna try to proc the Elbrus Ritual Sword so I can actually get more attacks on.
I'll help you.
Jagan, why don't you try swapping Tama with Angie? Only thing is because my Tamarine doesn't have Idol Cheer, but yes, technically it would be better, right? The attack buffs with cleanse, with like just as good heal. Yeah, that's true. And CR boost. I'm just too lazy to swap in Idol Cheer on her. But yes, that could definitely work. Yes, I didn't think about it. I'm always locked to the artifact. I'm gonna try to kill off Emma Ball. Like right now, he's the only difficulty. Even though this is not full focus, so I'll have to wait for my CD all over again. But I just feel that this is the better way to go. Just run her with potion. Oh yeah, true. Actually, yeah, it would work. Potion Val.
I'll help you.
Yeah, that can work.
Even if it's just a little.
Every player needs Tamarine, says Ink. With not like this. Yeah, man. Tamarine is really good. So for those people who actually got Tamarine on that ticket, on that free ticket thing, that's a very, very good one. I'm gonna go for the S1. Hopefully procs the S2 because she's buffed. Nope.
I'll protect you.
Shoot.
Need my help?
It's gonna be a waste of a turn here. And I actually can't evade. I need to reset my buff.
My best.
Okay, it's just a matter of time now.
Oh, it can't be helped.
Look at my sword. How should I do this? Face.
You only got Tamarine on the ticket with your alt account. Do you have Tamarine on your main account though, just in general?
I'll show you how it's done. The time.
Oh yeah, Terror, I also molded Charles S3 for the cooldown. it does make a big difference. I never really thought it would, but it makes a big difference.
I'll help you.
Actually no, it doesn't matter. We don't need Angie's heal at the moment. Let's just keep her aggroed, push up Violet.
Need my help?
I'm gonna attack Yarman. So every time you know, ML Cecilia has a barrier up, especially when it's just like 2 targets like this, I just go for the other one.
Is it my turn?
Just like instead of wasting time like cutting down the barrier, I may as well like, you know, start going for the one that doesn't have the barrier. That's like ideally like about 1000 health on the barrier. It's just a waste of time.
My face. My sword will pierce your heart.
Oh, okay, Ink later. Ink says he needs to eat mango, literally.
Going.
So therefore, I will actually say that. Build my ball, do a Assyria Tamara ball, and lots of PvP, says Mauler. Oh, fireball, because of the buffs.
How futile your life is. Farewell.
It's nice, nicely stunned. So almost dead to punishment, but you know I'm not phased by this.
Time to draw my sword.
Let's go S2. She's dead.
Correct your posture.
All right, so I'm gonna quickly show my Violet's current build. It's not the best. It's technically free. It's like all free stuff pretty much on him. But yeah, there's a couple people that build Violet like really fast, with heavy damage, and I think there's pros and cons. Like for that kind of team comp that I was facing, where like they're like skyrocketing their heroes. So like ML Cecilia built like about 200 speed. Dizzy, like let's say on average, okay, not counting the counter Dizzies, 200 speed, 200 plus speed. ML Baal also 200 plus speed. I feel that for that kind of team comp, Violet being like decently slow is actually more beneficial because they technically lap you, so you can really benefit from his evasion counterattack a lot more than if you had, let's say, full speed. Like let's say if you're, I don't know, if your Violet is like 180, 170 speed, then you're like not fully, lappable. So you're not gonna get as many counters, but that's just my thing, and maybe my excuse for not giving him more speed. But again, I've used him like this for about 3 weeks now. No, I would say 2 weeks fully. And he's not bad. So I mean, you can see the four pieces of the Abyss T85 set here. So I mean, this is free. It just rolled like decent for him, I suppose. But you can't go wrong with the Abyss set. Most likely, if you're running any hero with a lifesteal set, and I'm not saying like, for everyone here, for late game players, probably this won't apply to you. But for most people running heroes with lifesteal sets, you're most likely going to be sharing 1 or 2 pieces from the Abyss set. Just because the substats are just so good. So it doesn't matter like how you rolled it. You're gonna get some good stats from it. This was, I think this was from our some kind of event thing or like achievement. This is free, so I think every account going forward can get this necklace. I think it's one of those like yeah. Well, Yu Wang, you get a shout out. Yeah, it's the adventure set. So yeah, every account going forward can get this. It's not hard to get, and then you just need to craft like a decent weapon or something or whatever. You need to craft like another piece. So basically, this is just a craft. This isn't even that good, but I mean, it has everything he needs really. Health, crit chance, and attack. Now the thing for Violet is that if you are building him like these, like pretty slow, you ideally want to aim for about like 15,000 HP. I would say if I get the right kind of gear, I would try to keep my crit damage the same, or higher, of course. Crit chance, I don't mind this. If he's taking on Dizzy, he's gonna get 100% crit chance because of the elemental advantage, the 15% extra crit chance. Speed, I don't mind, but ideally I would want to maybe lower attack by 200, but increase health by about 2,000. That is a big stretch though, but it's not impossible. I just probably need to, farm more stuff over time, get some replacements. But otherwise, at the moment, he is like, I would say like Dizzy, pure Dizzy counter. Everything Dizzy does will cause him to counter unless she has Abyssal Crown. or maybe Zero Ren if she puts you to sleep, but Abyssal Crown more than likely would be the one that really stops him if you're talking about Dizzy to Violet counters. But of course, yeah, max the Moonlight Dreamblade is essential for any Violet build. I still prefer Moonlight Dreamblade over that new artifact that we just recently got. So as I'm doing this recording, but then depends on when you watch this. If the event is over, you don't know what I'm talking about because most likely you won't get it. Shepherds of Chaos, this one, I would still say that it would be better, but I would have to do some tests. So at the moment, I still prefer this just in case they don't strip it. They don't strip the attack buff, and he's ready to do, like on his turn, he has the attack buff up from prior misses. So on his turn, like you can see when I did my showcase there, cycle his S3, right? The idea is to get his focus to max every time it's actually his turn, and you can cycle his S3 ideally with the attack buff up, and then you can do a ton of damage because the damage mod is very insane on his S3, especially with the focus maxed. I would say it's one of the strongest, though I haven't upgraded this even more, but ideally, I mean, you saw the damage with Xiamen on the team. You guys saw the damage. It wasn't bad. It just kind of yeah, it requires, of course, the timing. The timing has to be perfect. But yeah, if you max molo, this would be insane. I would say if you are investing into Violet, though, I would consider max moloing his S1 as well. It's not a terrible damage mod, actually. It's hold on one second here. Let me pull it up. But basically it has a lot of raw attack. It's a 1x mod. Yeah, it has a lot of raw attack. It has 10, 20, 30, 40%. And you guys saw, again, if he's pretty slow, he's going to be using his counter a lot. And it does depend on the team comp, but 40% more damage, and you have a 75% chance to decrease their attack, of course. And if you soul burn it, which I never really find the usage for because you counter so much anyway, you're more likely than not going to land it. But in case there's like clutch moments that you know you might get one shot, if they're not, you know, debuffed in their attack, soul burning it, only 10 souls, not bad at all, increases the chance to 100, though it does not ignore the effect resistance, so you got to be careful about that. Anyways, very good hero. I just wanted to quickly make that video there, you know, for Violet, just to showcase. So if you guys have pulled Violet, definitely worth it, especially in this meta, and especially in those kind of team comps that you can kind of just, you know, heal and allow your counter heroes to do all the damage. Anyways, but that, of course, that wouldn't work as well without Charles in that, but I just really like the dual Terror, I just read your message. I'm not gonna read that. I just like the dual counter chance, so I kind of like running them together for those comps. But anyways, I'm gonna end this here. So that's my Violet showcase. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that, you know, taking on those ML 5 stars, making them look like they're nothing. But again, I am in champ today. I'm in champ 4, so not the worst I faced. I know there are really good ones, but yeah, that's why I wanted to ask Terror if they were running the same comps in Legend. And as I'm gonna end that there. If you guys have Discord, check out the Discord server, follow me on Twitter, and subscribe to YouTube if you haven't. As always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.